Hey, everybody. My name is Erica Belay. Tonight's live stream, I think we're streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm not sure, a few different platforms. So if you're joining me live, thank you so much for coming live. If you're catching this later on the recording, thank you so much for showing up. Today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is just investing, real estate as an investment, investing in a second home, investing in rental properties, and that it is an achievable goal. And it's not as hard as you might think. It's easier than you may think. So just a little bit about me. I work for a brokerage, Best Life Mortgage Corporation. We have an awesome company. We have access to several different lenders. As a broker, I work for my clients. I try to find the absolute best deal for my clients. I don't work for the lenders, I work for the clients. So with access to about 20 different lenders, I shop for my clients with all the different lenders to figure out what the best loan product is to meet the client's needs. I live right now in Kyle, Texas. I grew up in New Braunfels, Texas. I predominantly work a lot in Central Texas, but really I work all over the state of Texas. I can close loans anywhere in Texas. I'm a family person. I have, my husband is a veteran, and I've got 2 children of my own and 2 bonus children, my 2 stepchildren, living here in Kyle, Texas. And so for me, family comes first, but I'm just dedicated to living my best life for my family. And I work for Best Life Mortgage because we're dedicated to helping our clients create their best lives. And so without further ado, let me dive into this presentation, talking about secondary homes and investment properties. So let me change my screen here really fast. And so there really are, I'm going to talk tonight about basically 3 different strategies. There are a lot of strategies to investment properties. So I'm going to talk about 3 different strategies tonight. One of those is just being an owner-occupied investment property. Another is just for self-employed or for business owners, or just different loan programs that I have, that my different lenders have, that can help you get into these properties using rental income as your income instead of using tax returns and pay stubs and things like that. And then this strategy called buy, rent, refinance, repeat. So I'm going to talk about those three things tonight. So like I said, it is easier than you might think. Our first strategy is buying an investment property that you live in. So typically for investment properties, you have to have at least 15 to 20% down payment for an investment property. But if you purchase an investment property that you are going to live in, and you are a first-time home buyer, or maybe not even a first-time home buyer, you can qualify for some of the conventional loans and some of the perks of a conventional loan if it is an owner-occupied investment property. Now, this does not count for a single-family residence where you're renting out a room. It's not that. This would only work if you're buying a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. And in this situation, you would live in one of the units, and then you would rent out the other 1, 2, or 3 units to renters. And so what's really cool about this is we don't just have to use your income to qualify you to purchase one of these properties. We can typically use the potential rent that you're going to receive as your income. So depending on the lender, it could be 50 to 75% of the potential rent for these properties can be used as income to help you qualify to purchase these bigger properties. So that's a really cool thing. And because it's owner occupied, you don't have to come up with those huge down payments of 15 to 20%, sometimes more, that you do for typical investment properties. So that's strategy number one. Strategy number two, this is more for like for self-employed borrowers and business owners. If you have large tax write-offs and you make a lot of money, but your taxes just don't show it, a lot of times you're not going to qualify for a conventional loan. For a conventional loan, typically, we in conventional loans and government loans, VA, FHA, USDA, we look at 2 years tax returns and what you report on your taxes as your income. But if you're self-employed and you're doing all these write-offs, what's showing on your taxes might not really represent what you're actually making and what you're actually bringing home. And so you would either qualify for a lot less, or you would have to maybe do 2 years of tax returns where you didn't write off as much and you paid a lot more in taxes just to qualify for the loan. Well, I've got programs for you. We have lots of different programs for self-employed borrowers through a bank statement loan. So bank statement loans just take 12 to 24 months of your bank statements and just look at the deposits made in your bank statements and maybe an expense ratio factor. So you might have to get a letter from an accountant saying that your expenses do not exceed 10, 15, 20%, 50%. And so we can just use your bank statements as to prove your income rather than using your tax returns. This is such a cool program. And I actually have about 5 or 6 different lenders, I think, that do this bank statement program. So I can actually shop through my different lenders to figure out which bank statement program is going to be best for you. The other thing on is called a debt service coverage loan. So you might want to do the bank statement program for maybe a second home. If you're trying to buy a second home and your debt to income ratios don't qualify you for conventional and all that stuff, or your income, like I said, on the tax returns can't get you qualified, you'd use this bank statement loan. Now, if you're trying to buy an investment property, we have what's called a debt service coverage loan. And again, I have several lenders that do this, but this is so cool because it's no documents. We don't need any income documents from you at all whatsoever. All we need is a rental appraisal. And if that rental appraisal comes in higher than what the mortgage would be, you're going to qualify. Now, obviously, you're going to have a credit score. You're going to have a down payment. So with these, that you cannot do these for no money down. There is an expectation that you do have a down payment. But, you know, in order to purchase rental properties and to purchase any additional properties for a conventional loan, you have debt to income ratio limits. We have to look at your income. We have to look at your debt. We have to see if you qualify. With these debt service coverage loans, the property qualifies for the loan as long as you have good credit and a down payment. So again, I've got several lenders that do this. And this is something that I can shop for you. So if you're interested in purchasing an investment property and you've got money for the down payment, but you're just not sure about your income and being able to qualify, let's check it out. Like I can look at it for you. Let me see. The next thing I want to talk about is just some different strategies for purchasing and investing in real estate. I personally am a real estate investor. I believe that real estate is the absolute best investment that you can make. As a real estate investor, you make money in up and down markets. So when you're purchasing a rental property, no matter what, people are always going to need a place to live. So when the market is down, people are going to need a place to rent. When the market is up, you're going to be able to sell your rental properties for top dollar and make a profit. So I truly believe that investing in rental properties is one of the best investments that you can ever make. And so there's this strategy: buy, rent, refinance, repeat. You might have heard of like buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. I'm not going to go into a whole lot about rehabbing a property. A lot of investors want to purchase maybe distressed properties and use some money to rehab that property to get it back up to market value. So that's obviously definitely a strategy. But even if you're buying a property at market value that doesn't need a lot of rehab, the strategy basically is you use any kind of financing, whether you're using conventional financing, one of these debt service coverage financing, bank statement financing, use any financing, you get renters in there. The renters are paying down your mortgage. You're building equity. When you purchase that property is going to appreciate in value. And so then after X amount of time, and we'll look at how much time that takes, you can do what's called a cash out refinance. And so that means basically you take out a new loan against your property that your renters have been paying for, and you free up more cash in a cash out refinance in order to purchase another property. And so this is a strategy that I have used personally. I've personally done 3-4 cash out refinances on my primary residence just to free up cash to purchase more rental properties. So it really is a great strategy that I can help you with. I can help you get qualified for. And it's a great thing for any of you out there who've ever been thinking, oh, I would just love to buy real estate and buy rental properties. I just don't know where to begin. This is a place where I can definitely help you get into purchasing rental properties. So, if you're really serious about doing this, you definitely want a loan officer that is going to listen to your situation and understand completely what all of your goals are, and then be able to shop and figure out the best situation for you. And so I can be that person for you to help you. And if any of my realtor partners are out there, you're watching this, I can help your clients or you even, figure out the best way to go about doing this and making this happen for you. So that's pretty much my presentation that I have. Let me show, here is my contact information. I'm going to show that. There it is. There's my contact information. So I want to get you into a home, whether it is your personal home, whether it is your second home, whether it is a rental property that you want to invest in. I want to be able to help you get there. And I have a lot of tools to help you get there. And so please reach out. My cell phone number is on there, 210-279-4392. My email address, ericabelay@Best Life Mortgage. I do want to, if anybody has watched my live streams before, I do like to talk about my company, because here at Best Life Mortgage, we really are committed to helping everybody around us create their best life. We want to help you meet your financial needs and meet your goals. And my company's mission is to provide our clients with the first-class experience. And then we want people around us to adopt a growth mindset. So I want to help my clients grow, my realtor partners grow. I myself want to grow. And then in addition to that, my company does give 10% of our corporate profits to liberate kids from human trafficking, which is such an amazing cause. And so I feel blessed to be part of a company that does give back. We give the 10% of our corporate profits to a company called Destiny Rescue that does some different covert operations to rescue kids from these horrible situations, and also counsel and help them to get past their circumstances and live their best life as well. So we would love for you to be part of this mission of Best Life Mortgage, and to live your best life. So please reach out. Don't be afraid to buy real estate. Don't be afraid to invest in rental properties. It is such an awesome investment, and I would love to be the one to help you do that. You guys take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Make it a great day.